Baby. Baby, how you doing this morning, baby? That's my Jack K imitation. 'Cause I love me some Jack K from 227. Y'all remember the 80s sitcom? And of course, we are live on the air, and I am going to touch bases with her in just minutes. But you stay close, and we will be right back because you need to know exactly who the female solution is.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the female solution.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. It is Monday, the 27th, and you know what that means. It's time for your Monday Morning Mindfulness wake up call. What's a wake up call? You'll see in a minute. Today's show is dedicated to the original content creator before there was even a word content creator. This woman was doing it in the 80s, okay? In the TV sitcom. I just laugh every time I think about it. With Dr. Christine Houston of 227. Powerful, 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 powerful show. She was before her time. Have you ever been told that you were before your time? Well, don't worry. You expect some flack. It's all good, as the children say. But she'll be joining us shortly. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If you're selling a birthday, we're celebrating it with you. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. Where they say another trip around the sun. Already now. And a shout out to our students at the Betty Shabazz International Charter School, where this Wednesday we will be starting a new program. You know, where we're teaching the podcast training, but now we're teaching them how to write. They don't know nothing about this. They didn't put pen and paper out the school. What we gonna do, y'all? Well, we're gonna do something about it because we started a program. And they're gonna love it, and you're gonna love it. We're gonna show you the results later. But right about now, I just want to remind you that another chance for you to get it right is available. How's your health? That's my number one question. If you are healthy and wealthy and wise, it is because you are taking care of your health. Okay? So, today's show is sponsored by iTex. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you have products or services to sell and you're not selling them, you're throwing away money. And here's why.
If you're like most small businesses, despite your hard work and rave reviews, you struggle to find new customers or ways to grow your business. Accessing goods and services at the right price is also a challenge. But it doesn't have to be that way. Meet iTex, the small business trading community. As the largest barter network in the country, we help businesses like yours find new customers and grow their bottom line. And find advertising directed towards local families, which he pays for with, you guessed it. When you join iTex, you get access to valuable products and services in hundreds of categories, and we help you along the way with advertising, multiple directory listings, email blasts, trade director assistance, our convenient 24/7 iTex mobile app, and online access on itex.com today by visiting our website or email info@itex.com.
So, if you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you do not have iTex, you are throwing away money. And their saying is pay attention or pay cash. We rather pay attention. And to show you how much we appreciate you going to chicago.itex.com, when you sign up and you use my name, Zelda, Zelda, always giving thanks to the ancestors. You get $100 to go shopping immediately. You can buy anything you want. Anything you can buy from Walmart, Kmart, Marshall Fields. Oh, they don't exist anymore. Any of the marts, you can get it on iTex. And those who know shop at iTex. So all you got to do is mention the promo code and get your $100 to go shopping. Thank me later. Okay. All right. Just thought I'd share that with you. It is time for our Monday morning mindfulness breath work. You know what that means, right? That means it is time for us to do the one thing that we often forget to do. We take care of everybody else, but we forget to take care of self. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sit up straight in our chairs, feet flat on the floor, and we're just simply going to do some breathing in. And I know a lot of you are not used to breathing in and breathing out and actually paying attention. Yeah, you are used to breathing in and breathing out, but are you used to spending time with that's what we focus on? If you can do 3 minutes of breath work 3 times a day, watch how that changes your life. But don't believe me. Try it yourself and see. All righty. Let's go. You simply breathe in through the nose, hold it, and then blow it out through the mouth. Okay, are you sitting up straight in your chair? Feet flat on the floor? Okay, because we're just going to do just a little bit of breath. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Once more. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Blow it out. This is what centers you. This is what keeps you calm in times of chaos and confusion. Because there is so much craziness on after what I saw yesterday. I was like, I have really got to be a disciple when it comes to this phone, because you get in it and you get trapped. It's part of the, I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't even got to say it's part of the matrix. Okay. So let us raise our hands in the air and dispel all that negativity by clap, 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 clap. On down the arm, back up, down, back up and down the arm. Yeah, right there in the bend of the elbow. Yeah, bam, 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 8 times. I don't count, I just do it. And then back up. Shoulder across the chest, towards of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. And then on down the arm. Back up. Pat, pat, pat. Get that lymphatic system moving. That's why we're doing this, because you've been asleep 6, 7, 8 hours, however many hours you were. You were asleep, and there was nothing flowing, and it's all stagnant. So you gotta wake it up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I'm heavy-handed too, so I know it's waking up. Pat the back. Pat the front. Chest. Hips, sides, buttocks, I said buttocks, buttocks, you know what I meant. Thighs, hips, knees, rub them knees, child, yeah, because sometimes them knees need a little help, can't skate on them no more, okay? All right, you be sure and I'll clip that, okay? All right, and then your feet, run in place for 1 minute. I'm not going to do a minute on here, but you get the idea, you get the drift, right? Okay. We breathe in, and as we breathe out, we take this time to become aware of the presence within it. As we de-stress with breath, know you have the ability to do just that. De-stress by simply breathing. Are you still breathing, or are you watching me? Let's take one long, last deep inhale deeply. Hold it. And as you exhale, bring your chin to chest and rotate that head around to the left, around to the back. Slow down, you're moving too fast. And around to the right, and back around to the front. Head up, inhale deeply. Bring the head back down, chin to chest. Slowly rotate that head to the left, around to the back, and around to the side, and back to the front. And we simply inhale deeply. And exhale. We are live on the air. And Dr. Christine Houston is calling me because she has a few difficulties with her computer this morning. So we will be doing her interview over the phone. At least you will at least get a chance to see it. And I will pull her information up on my blog, which is tumblr.com/higher learning TV show. So let me pull that up for you so you will get a chance to see exactly what I'm talking about as we go to tumblr.com/higher learning TV show. And as I pull that up, and let us be reminded that sometimes all of there you go. HLN Daily News is what you will see when you pull it up. Go to tumblr.com, higher learning TV show. And there she is right there. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about her as soon as we come back from our break. But we're not going to take the break right now. We have to give thanks to the ancestors before we do anything, because it is the ancestors who made this day possible. They are watching over us, y'all, and we need all the help we can get, because there's a bunch of crazy folks out here right about now. Thank God we're not one of them. All right, so let us go. Be reminded that those who came before us to make our way possible, and that possible way, we all always get somewhere in nature. And I don't have any grass, but I do have some dirt. And I invite you to get some dirt too. Stick your feet in it, stick your hands in it, stick yourself in it. And be reminded that those who came before you and all the hell they went through to get here, they are watching and waiting this morning for you to acknowledge their presence. And we do that right here on the Female Solution, as we give them a little drinky drink. Like they said on Coolie Hat, give them a little drinky drink, just a little bit. All righty. And we give thanks because of you. We are here and we reap the benefits. And the next generation will do the same. We give thanks. Ashe. And so it is. And so it is. We give thanks that we are always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. And the right thing to do right about now is to like and subscribe. If you're watching this channel, we invite you to do that because it's available to you. You say you love us on the Female Solution, right? Well, let us know. That's how you let us know, by showing us. Okay, we appreciate that. And when we come back, we will have Dr. Houston with us. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them there in the comment section. And we would love to hear what you have to say. So just hold on, y'all, right quick. When we come back, that we will have our very own Dr. Christine Houston from that 80s sitcom 227. Stay close. We'll be right back. Okay.
Great day. It's your girl Asada, here to introduce a new Female Solution show called Asada Says. That's right. Every month we're going to talk about everything I am, from cryptocurrency and financial security to good health and parenting strategies. Come on and talk with me every Tuesday morning from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And let's do that thing the way Asada says it should be done. See you then. Peace, right here on the Female Solution.
up now.
Okay, sign up now. And this is how I reverse type 2 diabetes, in which I will be doing a whole show on that one. But I just wanted you to see that. And you can go to higherlearningnetwork.org and order your virtual digital download. It's an ebook, it's only $10. And that money is used to help us raise funds for our housing project. Excuse me, our feeding project where we feed the homeless, excuse me, the unhoused every week, and that is tax deductible. So it's only $10, and I show you my A1C went from 6.7 to 5.4, and that is excellent because I drink this nasty juice every morning, but it works. Apple, beet, cucumber, lemon, ginger, kale, and turmeric. All 7 of those ingredients are in there. And I tell you a little bit more than you should know, but I'm telling it anyway because somebody needs to know. Everybody needs to know. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, let us go to the blog, which is where you will be able to see the lovely face of this lady here. The blog, which, oh, nope, you don't see her, you see me. And that's not what we want you to see. But that's where she is. Oh, that looks crazy. Let me get that out of there. But at least you know what she looks like. And I'm going to pull up our Facebook page where you can see it. And if you are not on Facebook, you can always go to YouTube. But I want you to see, there's her beautiful picture. There she is. Monday Morning Mindfulness with Dr. Christine Houston, creator of the 80s sitcom 227. And guess what? She is not here on the internet because of internet problems. And y'all know we all have them, right? But guess what? I was able to get her on the phone. And guess what? She's here, Dr. Christine Houston, iconic creator of the 80s sitcom 227. Welcome, Dr. Christine Houston.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be up this time of morning.
Amen. You hear all that applause? Yes, ma'am. And then some. Thank you so very much for being here with us this morning. I am so excited. I can't even think straight because I used to watch 227 religiously. Everybody in my house did. And when you come home, whatever's on the TV, it's got to go because 227 is on. Okay. Thank you very much. I just thought I'd share that with you because you were an icon before the term icon creator was even thought of. You were creating magic for your people like us to see ourselves. Dr. Houston, did you know at that time that you were making history? Excuse me, her story, because this is your story, so we're gonna call it a her story.
No, I did not, and I give all the credit to the Creator.
Amen. Amen. So how did that come to you? Tell us a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not. You need to know she is more than just what you see here. I need to read you her bio because she has done so much. I had no idea, and you probably didn't know either. So I'm going to read it to you. So, and just so you can see it too, let me pull it up. So, because sometimes these screens are so small and the words are so small, I need a little help. So, but I think I can see this. All right, here we go, y'all. Remember the hit sitcom 227 that began its iconic journey in 1985. Sandra Clark, the man magnet, was my favorite character. Okay, which one was yours? So we celebrate today and telling you a little bit about Dr. Christine Houston. Is a native of Chicago and a graduate of Parker High School. She continued her education at the University of Illinois and Roosevelt University in 1954. She enlisted in the United States Air Force, where she served honorably before transitioning into family life as a devoted wife and mother. In 1973, Dr. Houston enrolled at Kennedy King College with a mission to expand her knowledge and to demonstrate to her three sons that it is never too late to pursue education. Balancing school, full time job, and family responsibilities, the decision became one of the most rewarding of her life. While attending Kennedy King College, Dr. Houston was encouraged to enter a playwriting contest. Rising to the challenge, she wrote 227. Well, actually, it says 227, but we call it 227. A play that was inspired by her childhood growing up at 227 East 48th Street in Chicago's historic Bronzeville. I just got to say this before I forget, Dr. Houston. 828 East 47th Street is where I grew up. Just had to throw that in there. The play earned widespread acclaim, winning the ANTA West, Lorraine Hansberry, and Norman Lear Playwriting Awards. In case y'all don't know, that is major. That's like the Grammys, okay? For the writing world. This success led her to Los Angeles, where she wrote for the television series The Jeffersons. Did y'all know that? Actress Marla Gibbs later performed 227 at her theater, earning the NAACP Image Award for Best Actress, while Dr. Houston receives the NAACP Image Award for playwriting. Dr. Houston went on to become a staff writer for the television series Punky Brewster. Didn't know that, did you? In 1985, 227 was adapted into the first NBC television sitcom 227, solidifying her legacy in television history. All right, now. Amid her professional success, Dr. Houston faced personal challenges that called her back to Chicago, where she cared for her ailing mother. Later, her husband of more than 40 years was diagnosed with dementia. During that difficult time, she returned to school at Chicago State University, earning a bachelor's degree in arts and communications, media, arts, and theater in 2006. While a student, she authored her first novel. Oh my, it just gets better and better, doesn't it? Laughing Through the Tears, published in 2013 by Life to Legacy. The book, based on her real life experience as a caregiver, received recognition and support from the AARP, which sponsored a major book signing event alongside experts from the Alzheimer's Association and the University of Chicago. Her work has helped educate and support countless individuals navigating dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Dr. Houston is currently developing a screenplay based on her novel with the goal of bringing greater awareness to the early signs and impact of dementia. Thank you, Lord, have mercy. She also serves as an educator at Chicago State University, where she teaches playwriting, writing for television, and screenwriting. Yes! In collaboration with her mentor, Dr. Christine List, she has co-authored a textbook to guide aspiring writers. In May 2025, she was awarded an honorary doctorate from Chicago State University, officially becoming Dr. Christine Houston, a testament to her lifelong dedication in education, storytelling, and perseverance. A woman of deep faith, Dr. Houston inspires all she encounters with her signature greeting, God loves you. Yes, she did. She said that to me this morning. I felt so special. And her favorite reminder, it isn't over till it's over. She continues to encourage her students and all who hear her story to pursue their dreams at any stage in life. And a footnote, life is about living your dreams no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for welcoming us welcoming her, I should say, to the Female Solution and the Higher Learning Network TV show. Thank you, Dr. Houston.
For that. In the mirror and say, are they talking about me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are definitely talking about you. Yes, we are. Because you were doing, I kind of got the idea that you listened to the spirit within that told you what to do.
Absolutely.
And look how that worked out. Is that wonderful or not?
Yes, it is a testimony.
Oh Lord, we have speaking of testimonies, we got some comments here. Beverly Wilson Ellis Sr., 1937 says, "Good morning, sis. Good morning, Dr. Christine Houston." Yes. She also says, yes. And Naima Latif says, when I met Marla Gibbs several years ago, she told us that the networks wanted Mary to be a single parent. Whoa. But Marla Gibbs insisted that she have a husband on the show. I know that's right. And that he be a successful businessman. Can you please tell us about that?
Well, Hal Williams was the lead male in the play. Marla did the play at her theater in Los Angeles, and she couldn't close the show. People kept trying to come and see it. It was not a very large theater, but it was a good size, and she really didn't want to do the show in the beginning because everyone loved her on the Jeffersons, and my character has some weaknesses, and she didn't want to show those, but because of the story that I wrote, had to show the weaknesses so that it also showed how the weakness was overcome by the lead female character. So Marla was convinced to do the show anyway, and she did it right after they folded the Jeffersons, and there was nowhere for her to go, and she was beloved on television.
Yes, she was.
They needed to keep her on, and they tried all kinds of shows, and they weren't working. Once she did my play, she invited NBC, ABC, and CBS on different nights to buy out the theater, and NBC was the first one to buy it out, and they wanted it immediately. So the other two networks had their evening, but they had no chance of getting the option agreement.
Wow, I did not know that.
Well, I was brought to LA, and they did not allow me to really do what I was capable of doing as far as the show was concerning. I was a little housewife from Chicago, and I knew nothing about writing for television. But Marla went to bat for me and insisted that they send for me and bring me on the show as a writer.
Oh my!
And I went, and because there had been a discrepancy in the very beginning, they wanted to own all the rights to the play. And one of the things that I decided I must keep is my stage rights, because I wrote it as a play, and I always wanted to be able to do it as a play. And I was told by the executive producers that if I didn't give up all the rights, there would be no television show.
Really?
And I had an attorney, which I didn't know anything about. I got him when I got to LA. And he told me if I wanted to keep my rights, I could not talk to anybody. They had to talk to him. And I said, not even Marla, because we had a great relationship. He said, do not talk to Marla. And she called for a whole week, and my husband answered the phone. And he would tell me, Marla called, and she said, it's important that you get in touch with her. So I found out later that she had told them that we had a great relationship and that she could get all the rights out of me. And she probably could have.
Oh.
But deep down inside, I was very prayerful about it. And I was steered in the direction that if you want to keep your stage rights, do not talk to her because she will talk you out of them. So I didn't talk to her. And for a good number of months, I didn't hear anything from LA. And I guess they had tried every way to keep her on television. They had no way. So they decided to give me my stage rights, and they would take TV and screen rights. And I think that was a way of punishing me for not giving up the stage rights.
Oh.
So that's the only rights I have, is the stage rights, but I'm glad I kept them.
Wow, I'm glad you did too. They always want to own everything. You ain't created nothing, but you want to own everything.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to hear, Dr. Houston, that you had the inclination to keep something to yourself, because they will take everything and created nothing, but just take everything.
Well, I have to give the credit to God because I knew nothing about what to do, how to do, and when to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just prayed on it, and I felt that God directed me to keep my stage rights. I threw the script on the closet shelf and cried and decided, well, there goes my chance to go to Hollywood. But God had the plan already laid out.
Okay. Wow, that must have been some kind of special, because I know you are probably made to feel a certain kind of way because you didn't fit the mold or the program that they had in store. I want to talk a little bit about that when you come back. We got to take a commercial break, but I want you to think about what it is that our young people are doing today that they could do better as it relates to writing, because these are turbulent times that we're experiencing right now, but they are also times that we can learn from and not repeat. So when we come right back, we're going to talk about that, if that's okay with you, Dr. Houston.
It's fine. I'm here at your command.
All righty. Y'all forward this video to somebody. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed into the swing of things? Well, don't worry. You are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Zelda Speaks for your Monday morning mindfulness session on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit zeldaspeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of mindfulness on Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening.
And you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network. Put your hand right.
And the Higher Learning TV show airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on Channel 19 right here in Chicago. And if you would ever like to see it when it's on TV, you can always go to our YouTube channel. And that's what you have in front of you right now. We are Lower Wacker Drive in Chicago. It's part of our mission to continue to help feed our unhoused sisters and brothers. And if you go to the YouTube channel, you'll get a chance to see all of that. But I just want to show you a little something, something. And as you can see, there's always.
We got some hot ham sandwiches. All right.
And thank you for the shout out, Margaret, from EAA Chicago, one of our partners, who she provided ham. They got ham and cheese sandwiches, and they were delicious. We usually feed them meals, but this week, well, it's food. I can say that much. So thank you, EAA Chicago, for being our partner and helping us continue to do the work that we need to do to help feed our unhoused sisters and brothers. We don't judge them. We simply feed them. And we hope that when you see someone unhoused, don't turn your nose up at them. You don't know who that is. And if you got some crackers or a candy bar or an extra bottle of water in you or a sandwich or a snack, keep something in your pocket, because you know you eat too much anyway. That's all we do is snack all day long. And take it and give it to somebody. You'll feel better about yourself, and you'll put a smile on the face of a person who needs that. So we thank you for having a heart in doing so. And if you'd like to help the Higher Learning Network with a tax-deductible donation to help continue feed our unhoused neighbors in Chicago, just go to higherlearningnetwork.org. And thank you so much for thinking of us as we continue the conversation with our very own Chicago iconic producer, director, creator. She put the and creator, and that's Dr. Houston, Dr. Christine Houston. Let us bring her back to the podium. Dr. Houston, are you still with us here?
Yes, I am.
She's right back here with us, y'all. Let me tell you, there is so much negativity going on in the world, and one of the ways that I help get that garbage out of my head, Dr. Houston, and I know you already know, is to journal. Can you please share with our audience why it's so important to get it out of your head and to get it on paper?
Because no one knows what's in your head. You can reach millions of people if you put it on paper. Mm-hmm. And one of the most important things that I want to tell, not just young people, but you can start writing at any age. And I speak with people of all ages. I've talked to them in grammar school, high school, college, and senior citizen homes, and let them know that as long as you have a dream, don't let anyone take that dream away from you.
Amen.
Continue to push forward. And one thing you must remember, that it won't hurt to take a few classes in English. The English language is very important when you start to write. Because if anyone is to read your writing and understand what it says, you need to have a good grip on the English language.
Okay.
And you need to have some kind of idea on punctuation.
Ooh.
And you need to watch people and learn how other people talk and think, and how you can create a character that all of them won't sound alike.
Wow.
You should be able to write. I teach my students that you should be able to write 5 characters, and the person who's listening to them talk can close their eyes and tell which one is talking.
Oh, really?
Yes, and otherwise, sometimes writers get the they get so involved in what they're doing, they make the characters sound like themselves.
Oh.
And they have no individuality.
Oh.
And so they don't become characters that we can remember and like and go along for the ride with.
Okay.
So I try to let them know that, first of all, you need to know the English language. And then you need it doesn't hurt to take a couple of writing classes.
Okay.
I had never written a play before in my entire life, but I had a lot of English classes because I loved writing the term papers.
Oh.
So that's what helped me to write. And I did not have any experience in writing plays, but I read Paul Laurence Dunbar. I was amazed when I found out that the students at Paul Laurence Dunbar High School didn't even know why the school was named after him. What did he do? What did he do? He was a poet long before Black people were noted for poetry. And he would write dramatic monologues. And I had an aunt who recited them when I was a little girl, and I loved to listen to her. And I wanted to be like her. I wanted to do the same thing. So that's how I really started doing acting. And in acting, I learned how to write, because when it came to school productions, everyone in my class could sing. They could dance. They could do a lot of talented things. I couldn't sing. I couldn't dance. If I sang in the shower, my neighbor would have my water cut off. So I had to find out what my talent was.
Okay.
And my talent was imitating my aunt. She did Paul Laurence Dunbar's work.
Okay.
And that helped a lot.
Wow. I am so glad you said that, Dr. Christine, because our children need to know how to command the English language in order to be a writer. So I am so glad you said that, because not everybody sees the value in writing, because we have tablets and we have phones where you can type all day and be hooked in the matrix all day, but you don't think of it that way, but that is exactly what it is. So we went from the youth, teaching and training the youth, to having them grow into adults. And you talked about your experience with your husband and dementia. I need you to talk about that a little bit. Could you please share what that was like? Because I think I'm going through it right now with my husband, but you didn't hear me say that. Okay.
When he was first diagnosed, I refused to accept or believe it. And I was told that as he progressed into that situation, that he would end up not even knowing who I was. We had such a great relationship, and for 45 years I was married to him, and he was the head of the household, but I was the neck that turned that head.
Okay.
And
I ain't never heard that one.
I would have to stay in denial. I could not believe that he would not know me, because everything he did was because of me. Everything he tried to do, he would ask me about it first. So I could not accept the fact that he would not know me. He would be totally dependent on me. But I knew that if that happened, he wouldn't have to worry. I would take good care of him as he had taken good care of me. And my father taught me that when a man loves a woman, he shows her by taking care of her and her needs. So I knew this man loved me, and I had to return that love by taking care of him once he was diagnosed. But at first I was in denial, and I thought he was doing it on purpose to irritate and aggravate me.
Really?
Yes, I was in denial for months.
Wow.
And I wrote about it in Laughing Through the Tears.
Okay.
And I tried to put the humor that's there, because if you don't have humor while taking care of a dementia patient, you can't succeed.
Oh,
you
my
can't
goodness.
Succeed in taking care of them. So, and it comes in all forms, in all types of families. They still don't know the real causes of it. And there is no real cure for it. But there is a way to live with it and survive it with a person that you love.
Well, I want to thank you, Dr. Houston, for sharing that information, because somebody somewhere is going through that. They have a relative that is going through it. And I know they are going through it, because when things change and people change and it is not for the better, it is often sometimes very, very challenging. So
yeah,
prayers are for that. When we come back, I want to go, I'm going to go to the website so we can talk a little bit more about laughing through the tears. And for those of you who are watching, I need you to forward this video, and we will be right back to share more with you of the message and the ministry and of a phenomenal woman right here in Chicago, Dr. Christine Houston. Send this video to somebody. We'll be right back. Promise.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Hi, I'm Brandon.
Hi, I'm Akil.
And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah.
Those are our fabulous students from the Betty Shabazz International Charter School, where you saw that. And we'll be back there Wednesday, starting with our writing classes. And we're so happy about that. But I'm even happy about this as well. Sign up now. You can sign up at higherlearningnetwork.org to get your copy of Diabetic Donut, which is how I reverse type 2 diabetes. So please feel free to share that and share this information as well. It's only $10, so go right ahead and get one for yourself and somebody else, because we all know somebody who's a diabetic. And I was a diabetic for 10 years and didn't even know it. Could have had, just like my brother and my sister, they wanted to chop off my sister's legs. She said, "No, babe, I'm gonna die with these legs," and she did. And my brother, who was diabetic, he had a heart attack. So it's like, I've learned from two, and I don't want to repeat it. So that's what I did. It's a virtual ebook, and it's available, and it's tax deductible, and you can get it on your own, and you'll be glad you did. Thank me later. If I can do it, anybody can do it. More my sweet potato pie, butter cookie, German chocolate cake, devil's with what's that, red velvet cake, baby. I ate sugar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I paid for it. But anyway, that's another story. That's another show. As a matter of fact, it's coming up next month, so I'll tell you more about that. But right now, I want to tell you about laughing through the tears with Dr. Christine. Let me read this for you. Christine Houston was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. She's an award-winning playwright, actor, and director. Her stage play, Two 27, y'all know we call it 227, was adapted to television and became NBC's hit sitcom 227, Laughing Through the Tears, is based on a true story that allows the reader to experience the anger, the fear, the anguish, and denial that engulfed and consumed Crystal Haywood after she learned that her beloved husband of 35 years has the life-changing disease dementia. She refuses to believe that all the years loving one another, surviving the ups and downs, accepting the good and the bad, raising their 4 children together will soon be erased from Eric's mind. There just wasn't no way Crystal could accept it. Although she had often been reminded that laughter was the best medicine, Crystal thought she would never be able to laugh and cry at the same time. Laughing Through the Tears. Available on Amazon.com. And there's a free sample for you to read right there. So all you have to do is to get to Amazon.com. Is that right, Dr. Christine?
Yes.
And you can get your own copy. And she can tell you more about how to get it signed and all that good stuff. How long did it take you to write this book, Dr. Christine?
I took notes over several years of watching him. I had returned to school at Chicago State, and in order to get through taking care of him and school, I started taking notes of the things that he would do.
Oh, okay.
And then because I write comedy, and some of the things he would do, I had to laugh at to keep from crying.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
So I decided to put it all in a book that people could read. And some folks, most people who go through dementia, it's different, but it's the same.
And so they will know that they are not alone. That's what I love about it.
Absolutely. And let them know that if they put humor into it, they can survive it.
Yeah, you got to be able to laugh your way through it, or you will cry your way through it.
Right. And you can do both.
And you can do both, because laughter is good for the soul, and crying is even better because you're getting all that negative energy up out of your body. I see it's available in Kindle, available immediately. I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the virtual, what they can download, and the paperback is $22.25, but that's on you. Either one you like, it is available. So I think that's important that we continue. You are what is referred to as a griot now.
I'll accept that.
Yes, ma'am, because you have done phenomenal work, and I'm just so excited to have you on, because y'all know my favorite character was Sandra. Which one was yours? Or did you have one? Or are you allowed to have a favorite character?
I didn't have a favorite one, and unfortunately, I was trying to include all the people who affected my childhood, and I wrote 18 people into that play. I loved each and every one of them. I had 6 children, and one of them happened to be my best friend, who inspired the writing of that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we were the same age, a year apart, and she's still alive, and so am I.
Oh, wow. What a blessing to be a blessing. I want to thank you for having the courage to do what you did, because we get inklings all the time, and we don't always move forward on that, Dr. Christine, because we have been told that we're not valuable. And
right.
And you are showing us that is everything but the truth. Now, because Sandra Clark was my favorite, I have to show you a little clip. And no, we do not own the rights to this, but I just had to show Sandra. Here we go, Sandra.
Ooh, the way she walks. If one of them hips break loose, somebody gonna get killed.
Oh, afternoon, lady. If it isn't the Stoop Sisters.
That's my Sandra Clark. I just had to say that.
Well, there was a character built and shaped like her in my play. My play is so different from the TV series because they really were trying to change it enough so they could own it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds just about right because they need to own everything. We got some comments here before we leave here. Anthony Adams, 5339. Is that Bear?
Yeah, that's Bear.
Dr. Houston, what are you working on now? He says.
I am working on the film for the film festival, a short film on 227 and the journey, how it became into existence. And we're trying to get it into as many film festivals and eventually getting it to Broadway and to Cannes.
Cannes Film Festival. Oh, yes, Lord. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be off the chain. And you know what? One of the things I found out submitting footage for, because my little brother passed and I did the little mini documentary on him and his life. And I was submitting the films and I was like, I had no idea. It's so costly. Everybody wants some money from you. I was like, good Lord. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, if you would be so kind to give us some words of encouragement for those who may be watching and just not sure of how to forge ahead in their desire to do what you're doing.
Well, my favorite word is perseverance. And I want all young people to stay in school. And I want everyone who wants to achieve a success in writing to read and write and enroll in some form of higher education in learning to do those two things. And my greatest desire right now is to get 227 to Broadway.
All right now. 227 on Broadway. So let's put that up to the creator, to the ancestors, as we give thanks, as we close out this show today, that it is already on Broadway. Romans 4:17, speak on those things that are not as though they were. That is exactly what we're doing. And
I agree.
Amen. And we give thanks for the power of the not only the spoken word, but the written word. And there is someone listening to you right now, Dr. Christine, and they need you to have the final word. Can you give that to us as I check our comments to see? Okay, we got another comment here. Move around with Deborah. 8430 says, wow, such an enlightening conversation. Thank you both. Much love. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Take it away, Dr. Christine.
Never give up on your dream. As long as you have breath and britches, keep striving and pushing. And there will be plenty of no's, but there will be a yes.
All right.
And be ready for it when it comes.
Be ready when it comes. Thank you so much, Dr. Christine Houston. Iconic, beloved creator before there was the word creator on social media. She is right here on the Female Solution. And when you get that in the College Film Festival, please come back and share the joy.
Sure will.
Please.
I would love to.
Yes, ma'am. And I have to come. If I have to come to you to get you on the screen, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. Ted Williams says, excellent interview. Thank you so much, Dr. Christine Houston. We do an after show and any of the information that we shared here that is not on it right now, I'm going to put it on our blog on Higher Learning TV Show. Tumblr.com, Higher Learning TV Show. Thank you so very much. Stay on purpose, stay empowered. And thank you all for watching and sharing this video, because somebody who's a writer who's still stuck in their head need to hear what Dr. Christine Houston, creator of another phenomenal woman on 227. And thank you for being a part of the Female Solution. Okay, y'all keep giving me the comments. I got to share them. Naima Latif, Dr. Naima Latif, who is the executive producer of the Female Solution, says, I see that we need to have some of our herbal specialists, yes, ma'am, on to share what they know about healing dementia. This has been kept hidden just as the healing of diabetes has been kept healing. Amen. Thank you all for being a part of today. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned tomorrow morning for Asada Says right here on The Female Solution. We'll see you back here tomorrow, 7 a.m. Oh, and 7 a.m., 7 p.m. tonight. Love, peace, and hair grease. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Christine. Bye-bye now.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, zhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, ngiyabonga. Senegal, jaref. Kenya, asante. Israel, toda. Pakistan, shukriya. Afghanistan, tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.
Beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling, there's a handsome man coming my way. Oh, there is a handsome man coming my way. Hi there, what's your name?
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Tony. And what I want you to do for me is, if you have Xfinity TV, tune in to the Higher Learning Network Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Wednesdays at 1 p.m., Xfinity TV channel 19. Peace out.